All right.
Oops. How do we do this? All right, so I'm from the dashboard.
Yep.
How did I do that? I totally forgot.
Hmm. City search, Arizona City.
Arizona City.
Yep.
Yeah, and then flippers, right?
Hmm.
So we're looking at Arizona City. So that we're gonna basically export all of the builders that have successfully bought land and then
And
flip
built.
this land with a new development, right?
Yep.
So our filters for that, what did we have on there?
So we had Flipper.
Where's the flipper one?
I think if you go back to the search,
That's what I thought. I thought it was right here. Yeah,
yeah,
here it
that
is.
that one.
Yeah.
So and then
Include.
down there is a Flipper
We could do it flipped. Let's do
from
this.
the. Yeah. I mean, I think you can pull. Oh no, no, that's not. Don't do that.
Let's just do the Cape Coral because we had the filters already in there, right?
Yeah, but that's a different. I don't think it saved that search.
Oh, dang, why would it do that to us? Right here somewhere, free and quick searches. Should have saved those details
Yeah,
because
I
it was.
think maybe it's in there. Or maybe it's just flipped. I think flipped, maybe.
I know, like when we did it before, it there was like you said, it's the box, like
Yeah, yeah. So
with
let's
a
see.
foot,
I think it might be flipped
and then we did 40 or less.
on the purchase. So yeah, for Arizona City.
How come it doesn't show us our recently activity here when
Yeah, it's super weird, super slow on that. I think like individual searches it'll do, but
I know we didn't lose the search parameters. Oh well, let's stick with us. We'll figure it out here. It's good to kind of watch the whole thing go. Um, Kind of frustrated actually, to be honest, to have like that amazing search filter that we had.
yeah, yeah. We'll get it. It's here.
It wasn't this one.
I think I have it here, flipped Fort Myers. I think it is that flipped filter, I want to say.
No. Well, you had the Fort Myers one.
On this previous search.
I wish you could also see your recent searches, all of them.
Okay.
So it was definitely a flip filter. I know we did that. How could that possibly disappear? Sebastian, dude, I'm so shook right now. Like we had that
I
right
think,
there.
hold on. I think I have it. Okay, I have it. It is the flipped.
Hold on, let me see what you got. Share your screen
Yeah.
because I'm panicking over here. All right, let me see what you got. I want to see what you're looking at.
So let me move this zoom. All right, so right here, kind of a different way.
You're
I
not
didn't get
sharing
the
right
names.
now.
Maybe it's on the investors, but
Are you
Chris
sharing?
Hernandez. Am I?
No.
Oh, says it
There. Okay, I think I see it. No,
now.
I think so.
Okay.
No, I'm seeing my screen right now.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it now.
You got
Okay.
it. Okay. So Cristobal Hernandez, Watt Investments LLC, WJH.
What are your filters?
These are, it's
Flipped.
flipped,
Yeah.
but I think the way you did it is by buyers. And then that's why. So I got 43 results. And let me see if we can filter by the profit too.
Well, that's what I did. Yeah, because I filtered based on how much
Because
gross
this is
profit. Yeah.
like market value 40,000 max. But it doesn't have the oh profit potential.
Yeah.
So maybe
Dude,
by list sales price minimum, what is it, 200,000 and
yeah, 200K. You can do that.
oof, thing here.
You find it? Or
So let's see.
dude, there was definitely a different feature here a second ago. I mean, I'm
Yeah, yeah.
wait. I think I got to figure it out. I think I got to figure it out.
You got it.
That's weird. Um, filters. But I did the. Okay, here's what I did. I think
Oh,
it.
so it's
Okay,
yeah, specifically investor leads.
investor leads. Yeah, are you finding that right now? Are you seeing my
I see.
screen?
So that'll do it. Yeah.
You can see my screen. Yeah, investor leads. Find leads near me. Yeah, that's how I did it. Mom and pop flippers. That's the one. All right. So we're here. Here we go. There we go. Investor leads, lead pipes, mom and pop flippers. Click on mom and pop flippers. Now this brings up the settings for time frames the last 3 years,
Yeah.
including a flipper, and flipped up to 40 properties.
Yeah.
Now we go back to the map. We type in the area that we're looking at.
Honestly, yep. There
So
we go.
it's not under property dashboard search. It's under
It's
lead,
investor leads.
investor
That's what I
lead.
was kind of confused on. I
Yeah,
couldn't
it's a
find that.
totally different menu,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So then we go into filters and we want to look at the average purchase price. This was on anywhere under $60,000.
No, that's minimum. So max other tab.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you again. Yeah, good catch. So maximum purchase price, $60,000. That means that they bought a piece of land because you can't buy it. You're not going to buy a house for 60. You can, but it's going to cut out a lot of people. And now the total gross profit, we know that the average sales price in this market was probably
I
around
wouldn't
that.
say so. Gross profit probably subtracts it. Maybe do 100,000 on the minimum.
I think this is actually like so. This is what they gross sold it for, right?
Uh, oh
So
yeah, profit, right? Not revenue. Yeah.
right. So this is like the. We'll just see here.
So how
What's
many
that
does
look
that
like?
eliminate?
Yeah. See,
You
it's not.
actually
Yeah. What's that?
added six to the list, so maybe that's good.
I think these are your real builders though, because that's a flip for a mobile home type thing, right?
Right,
So
right.
you go gross profit and it's a new build, right? in the last
Okay.
3 years.
So that's good. It didn't actually, it eliminated one, so that's good.
Yeah. And I think it was 30 at 229, right?
Yep, yep.
So let's just do 200,000. That's pretty reasonable. Go back to the map. This is Arizona City. So the other thing that we can do now, so in Arizona City, now you basically have a list of what do we got? 35 people here that have bought and possibly built new construction in the last 3 years. We've seen him pop up a few times. Yeah.
I think that's Taylor Homes uh
Look,
or
average
Century
purchase, dude. And the other
Communities.
nice thing is, look, dude, the other cool thing about this is you can see their average purchase price. So you can
Yeah.
see what they're buying lots for,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So if this guy's
So those
buying
are
lots for
comps. Actually,
28,000,
that helps it as we scale, or even if we pick a neighborhood, because what you can do is X out of Arizona City and draw a little square.
right?
Filters, draw a square. Also, I wonder, so these filters that you have now, maybe you want to save this
As a
search.
search.
So I think builders filters. Yeah, builder search, save, and bam.
Let's go land, buyers, builders, search. Boom.
There we go.
We like that filter. So now, like you said, if we clear that and then I don't know if it'll actually do it though.
So you'd want to hit the X on Arizona City, and
Gotcha.
it'll kind of pop everyone up by map. Maybe you have to type in Arizona.
See, that is yeah. So that is one of the challenges with this is, I mean, it's working with it, but Pinal County, right? If we went to Pinal County and we were searching in that area,
Yeah.
that would bring all the builders in that area. Then you could put your grid system there.
Then you do yeah. So city first, and then it zoom in on the box.
Yeah. So it's pulling all the builders right now in all Pinal County, and
39.
then taking our builders and
Putting in that little square on it.
there you go.
Oh,
Look,
that's Eloy. There we go.
yeah. So I added a few other ones that have done it up in this area. Because actually what we want, if we're really looking at this area, which we've been targeting here, you can actually clear that and then draw a little map here, a little bigger.
You want to include Casa Grande?
We get on the next loop.
Yeah.
I want to see if they catch Toltec in there. Yeah, good. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other builders. Right.
Yeah.
22 P LLC Prodder Outfind. And again, dude, like the nice thing is, even if we're just finding, if you want to get hyper focused on doing this, right? Like I was just kind of showing you that one area.
Right.
Dude, I mean, this is all Pinal County. If you're looking for a builder, this right here is the money. Look, Romana, dude, we have that property there. That's the guy. Who's number 2 on there? I really dislike the way it does that.
It
But there
zooms
we
out.
go.
I think just kind of a peace of
Dude,
mind type thing. So looking at their price, so average purchase price 41. What happened
bro,
there?
64 properties in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Eloy, Arizona
So let's see
City.
what did they pay for that Toluca? I think you can right click on that, open a new tab, and then we'll
Which one?
see Toluca.
This
That
one.
one. Yep.
Yeah, you just click on it and it'll pull it up and I'll tell you. Um, last sale 9,000.
Okay, so 2022.
Oh, that's your Toltec one, right? That's
Yeah, that's that Toltec neighborhood. Just like a peace of mind thing, like a
yeah,
sanity.
we know that those areas are going for, you can buy them for 10,000 and sell them for 12, 13.
Yeah.
It's not a home run, but it's quick. You want to make 2 grand. There's your, it's a neighborhood to make 2 grand. But
Yeah.
and we have buyers in that area too, right? So if someone can find, do mailers or cold call this neighborhood every single day kind of thing,
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you could make 2 grand in this neighborhood if you cold called this for a month. You would make 2 to 5 grand easy.
yeah.
Um, but going back to basically just kind of testing our strategy here, right? If we went to our
What about
dashboard,
for curiosity's sake? What about Ocala?
Ocala, yeah.
Yeah.
So that save search didn't save it in here, did it? You see, it's not under our save searches.
Yeah, it should maybe under the flipper search, so maybe
That's
I can go in
it's
and
under lead pipes, investor leads, and then there's your save search, right? So the save search is here, but it didn't save it to the other side. So we just have to separate from the dashboard to this side here for the searching.
yeah, it's not gonna pull from the dashboard, but in lead pipes, investor leads, yeah. But now,
Um,
like what I can do is I can X out Arizona City and I can put Ocala.
Ocala, Florida, whatever market you're looking for a builder in, I
Anything,
guess.
yeah.
Right here is this is fire, dude. This is, you know,
240 in Ocala. That's why those hotspots came up on Zillow when we did that yesterday. Because there's 240. I think, I
oh,
mean, compared to Cape
when
Coral.
we were talking about the building here, right?
Yeah, yeah, when we did the
Ocala,
building. And
Florida.
then another thing is too, I mean, what if we can look at a state and then kind of zoom in based on the clusters of the number of builders. So Cape Coral has 166. So Ocala has more builders. Maybe that's a better market.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, actually, yeah. And dude, let's get this. Let's keep. I mean, if we're so now we're swapping over to hunting for a market, right? So if we
Right.
went for a time frame and we drop this time frame down to flip time frame to it's 1 year or 3 years. The problem is in order to flip and build it and sell in a year, I mean that's got to be a really hot market. And let's
Yeah.
just talk. And we want our purchase price to be less than 50,000
Yep.
ish, right? If we're looking for a market for us, well, and then the total gross profit, we want them to be over
500.
300,000 probably, right?
Yeah.
Would cut out a little more results there, I think.
Yep.
Um, and like you said, dude, so now if we're just talking Ocala. Well, let's talk, dude. We know there's 3,000 counties in the US, right? So if we just kind of search county by county to find out which one of these has the most flips in it.
Well, this maybe would be like a sanity check. So, for example, we can chat GBT and see what cities have a migration ratio above 1.5.
What counties? What
What
counties?
counties have, yeah, above 1.5. And then we check the county and see, okay, are there builders or is it like 40 builders? And then not just that, but for hyper targeting too. So when we look up Marion County, Ocala is a city. There's two builders in the main city downtown, which makes sense. But it looks like south of there, Marion Oaks,
Yeah, we're not doing it.
Bellevue, we can
Um,
see where the clusters are.
let's do it like this. What counties in Florida?
Yep. Migration ratio.
Because if you're looking at does this sound right to you? Let's try it. Let's check our theory, our hypotenuse. We're talking Sumter County, Florida. Let's see. And again, like you said, we can look at this and then we can filter it down into the city. So if we're looking at Sumter County, Florida, and if somehow the data could keep up with us, that did not kick back the same the results that I thought it would. Ooh, what do you think? Why didn't this go? Hmm. Do you think it's because this costs more?
Yeah. More expensive market.
It's not kicking it out. Oh,
Maybe remove the total gross profit and then limit the purchase price.
Yeah, but I don't, all right, that's just for, what county is
Ocala. I'm looking at Marion County.
Cape Coral?
Yeah, center. Lee County is Cape Coral.
Lee County, right?
Yeah.
Because, and also, yeah, so Lee County, Florida, it came up with 459. So it does work, dude. And look at the separation of builders in Lee County.
Right.
Is
Looks
that
like
wild?
nothing in Fort Myers. It's weird. And then everything's going on in Lehigh Acres.
And that's again based on our filters too, right? So, if total gross profit 200, average purchase price. If we drop that down back down to 60,000 and we went to the 1 year, what's that look like? So that gets a little more thinner, which this is the data that I'm looking. I would prefer this data, right? This one
The thin
year.
list at a year. We did
Yeah.
it quickly.
And like you said, dude, Fort Myers, it's because there's no lots there,
Yeah.
right? This Lehigh Acres is very popular.
Which really helps too, because like we can take a market, like I mean just to check, right? We can look at Nashville.
And again, I
Just
think
to
it's because
check, right?
you can't buy lots there for, you know,
It's just tough. There's not that many.
the lots are
With this
150,000.
built, okay. So another thing is the price. So let me minimum 200,000 profit in a year. So 26. If we do
Yeah,
three
I really
years,
feel like those lots in Nashville though, like
430.
actual Nashville. Yeah. You see the purchase price is like
A lot.
28. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, now with
300,000.
an average profit
The
of
average,
200
yeah,
at least.
look at the average purchase price difference for Nashville.
Yeah. Yeah, they're buying lots at 170.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
talked to one guy who said 250 is a deal that he'll take.
Right. Average purchase price 249, average purchase price 300, and less flips though. So same kind of thing. Like if we're not looking in Nashville, what county is Nashville in?
Davidson.
43 results in all
Yep.
of Davidson County. And they're still pretty slow, right? Like these blue guy constructions, and this is also, I think, 1 year, right? And if you bump it up to the
Up to
3 year
three.
mark. Yeah. So over the last, see, dude, that tells me, do you see, okay, do you see that number jump?
Yeah, from 40 to 600.
Yeah. So what that tells me is that market's slowing down,
Yep.
right? Does that tell you that same thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're seeing a drop of 90% in that county versus what's
Cape
Lee County?
Coral, Lee County, yeah.
218. So that's 90% too. So, but look, dude, 3,000.
Right.
But that's the bigger
I
houses
mean,
though.
just raw number, right? So if you drop it to a year, just how many more than Nashville are there in Cape Coral?
Oh, sorry, I just changed the stats here. I gotta change it back. So I'm
60.
just gonna leave it at 100,000 here because the problem is in Nashville, right? You have a little more. Yeah, dude, that's in 1 year. Just the purchase price per the market, right, is also different, right? So 41 to 150, and
Yeah.
that's cheaper. So that's I dropped off $200,000 because of the purchase price there. So these lots are cheaper lots, and you have 3 times as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's our data right there to find 36 builders in Lee County in 1 year. Do you see any of the ones that we've worked with? I wonder what they're. Do you have Horton? Hmm. You said we know that this Ocala area was pretty hot based on what we saw for data.
Yeah, it's actually not even the Ocala city. It's south of there. So that Bellevue area. So you
Yeah.
look at
Dude, what was going on in this Northport? What county is Northport in? Because Port Charlotte and Northport had some stuff
I
going
think
on
that's
too.
Charlotte County. Sarasota County.
Hmm. We saw a lot of traction there too. Interesting.
Less. I mean, yeah, it could be more developed, so that's the problem.
So let's look at this to the 3 year, right? 81.
One. So now we're having maybe drop the gross profit to 100 and see that.
It's
Yeah.
not
So
changing.
same
So
problem
these,
as Nashville then.
but this Port Charlotte's a different area than
Yeah.
here. That's Sarasota. This is a different county.
Yeah.
Um, Still 90 is not horrible, dude.
Right. Right. It
You
is
know what I
more than
mean?
Nashville.
Yeah, 90 and let's do it in 1 year.
Oh, a year I think is just five, so never mind on that.
Yeah. But if we're looking at, I mean, let's clear
Yeah,
some.
Port Charlotte is Charlotte County.
Port Charlotte is Charlotte County. Oh, Charlotte County. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the average purchase price of 100,000 that they flipped it, right? This doesn't show us that they made a profit on it or anything, but you can tell from this data what they're buying land at, right? 47,000, total profit.
And then what you can do is so this is Sarasota. What you can do is kind of narrow in on a location. So if you see those pockets where there's just more,
Mm,
because
yeah.
these ones that if you're seeing 40 and 25, be 70, those are probably better, more expensive houses. But if you go in this
Yeah, like this right
general
here.
area and kind of see where, so
Yeah.
like that one, that 23, what's moving there.
So you can almost become a sniper if you're looking for, infill lots. So this is Charlotte County. Let's try Charlotte. So our challenge, and kind of like what we were doing before, it's hard. Dude, look at the difference.
A year, still on a year.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whoa.
dude,
That's
97.
almost as much as Cape Coral.
Yeah. So yeah, that's another boom, boom, boom. Those are three markets right there. So this is what I'm saying, dude. We need to be able to scrape this data and figure out a way to just do this across all of the counties and then sort what counties have the highest. I mean, this is better data than we've ever seen.
Right. Right.
Right. Purchase price, purchase price. We know we're around 70,000. We know we can get, 20,000, 25,000.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the annual data too, so we know exactly. I mean, then again, like we would probably have to draw the square here. So if you draw that Port Charlotte square, that kind of gets rid of this Inglewood and then south here, like Punta
Over
Gorda.
here stuff.
Yeah. So if you just draw that square over Charlotte, Port Charlotte, then we can see, more accurate amount for those purchase price here numbers.
All right. I'm gonna stop the stream here.
Yep.